Hello friends, welcome to Python programming tutorials. In previous class, we discussed about tuple data type. Now we are going to see set data type. So what is a set data type? Set can be defined as the unordered collection of various items enclosed within the curly braces. The elements of the set cannot be duplicate. Set element cannot be accessed with the help of index. So that means, set is a collection of unordered elements. And how we can define a set means by using curly braces. How we can define a list? By using square brackets. How we can define a tuple? By using small brackets. So how we can define a set? Curly brackets. So that means if you are defining some elements and these elements are enclosed with these curly brackets, then it is treated as a set. So what is the main difference of sets and these tuple and lists? This is the elements of the set cannot be duplicate. These elements cannot be duplicate. And another one is set element cannot be accessed with the help of index. So what that means? So L equals to 10, 20, 30. If I print L of 2, what it prints? It prints 30. I access this element with the help of index 2. In this example, if I print S of 2, then it returns an error. Why? Set element cannot be accessed with the help of index. Now we can perform different operations on sets. I am taking the S1 equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a set. What is the S1? If I print S1, it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can iterate the set, but we cannot access the set with the help of index. So it returned for I in S1. What it prints? It prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So convert a list into set. So we can convert the list into the set by using the set method. Okay, so set L. That means if there is any duplications that are not copied into the set. Why? Set does not allow the duplications. So if we print the type of L, it's list. So type of S2 equals to set. Adding a new element into set. We can add the new elements by using the add method. Simply say S1. What is S1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So S1 add means it changes as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's not like this. The order will be changed. Why? Because set is unordered set. Unordered group of elements. S1 dot 1. So already 1 is in the set. So it does not add to the set. By set not allows duplications. Adding more elements. At a time I want to add more than one element means at the time I can use update. S1 dot update 30, 40, 50. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 30, 40, 50. Removing the items from set. So S1 dot discard 30. That means the 30 is deleted from the set. S1 dot remove 50. 50 is removed from the set. S1 dot pop. First we discuss these two. S1 dot discard and S1 dot remove. These two functions are used to remove the elements from the set. What is the difference between these two? If 30 is not in the set, then it does not return any error. The flow control goes on. S1 dot remove 50. If the 50 is not in the list, then it returns error. So that is the difference between discard and remove. So S1 dot pop means the first element is deleted. The first element is deleted. So S1 dot clear means all the elements are removed. All the elements are removed. Now we can see what are the different mathematical functions we are going to operate on sets. So we are taking two sets, S1, S2. So this is the union function. So what is the union function? It returns all the elements that are either in the both the sets. So that means S1 and S2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. So what is the union? All the common elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the union. So you can perform this union operation like this also. S1 or S2. S1 or S2. So intersection. So what is the intersection function? It returns common elements in the set. What are the common elements? One is 2, another one is 5. We can perform this intersection like this also. S1 and S2. We can know the difference of these two sets by using the difference method, or you can use S1 minus S2. What it returns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 5, 7. What are the common elements? 5 and 2. So these two are the eliminated and it prints 1, 3, 4, 6. So that means S1 minus S2 and it returns the remaining elements in the S1. S1 dot symmetric difference. So symmetric difference is nothing but all the elements in the S1 and S2. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If it is S1 minus S2, that means S1 difference S2, then it returns the elements in the S1. If it is symmetric difference, it returns all the elements in the S1 and S2. So, and we can get the symmetric difference by using S1 cap S2. So this is the union or operation, intersection and operation, difference minus operation, and symmetric difference cap operation. So cap operator we are using. The frozen sets are the immutable form of normal sets. So we can see that. So S equals to 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Now I want to add 44 to this. Yes, that means now the S is changed as 11, 22, 33, 44. Why we are adding? So that means it is mutable. We can change. I convert this S into frozen set F. So that means now F is 33 and 44. Now I want to modify this set. F dot add 55. So what is a frozen set? So frozen set is the immutable form of the set. So we cannot alter the set. So it returns error. So that means if you observe that it's a list data type, it is mutable. So what is the immutable form of the list? It is tuple. Set. It is mutable. What is the immutable form of the set? It is frozen set. Frozen set.
So now we are going to see the operations on set. So this is the set S1 equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So S1 equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am defining as a set by using curly brackets. So next I print S1 and type of S1, it is set. Next I try S1 of 2, that means I want to access with the help of index, then it returns error. We can see that. Yes, it returns error. Set object is not subscriptable. Okay. So now we can see the how to iterate the S1 set. So for I in S1, print I, it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we can see how to convert a list into set. This is the list L. I convert the list into set by using the set method. So I print L and S2. This is the L, this is the S, and one is list. The type of that L is list and the type of S is S2 is set. Next I want to add new elements to the set. So this is the S1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I add 7 and I print 7. After that I add 1, but the 1 is not added to S1 because sets does not allow duplications. Already 1 is in the set, so again we cannot add the 1 to the set. Next, adding more elements using update function. So already we discussed, by using the update function you can add more than one function. By using the add you can add only one element at a time, but by using the update function you can add more than one element to the set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 40, 50 and 30. So now we can see that, so removing of items from list. So this is the removing items from the list. So we can remove the items by using three functions. One is discard, other one is remove, other one is pop. So discard 30, so that means 30 is deleted here. Next, remove 50, so 50 is removed. So next, pop, so pop is nothing but the first element is deleted. Okay, I clear, s dot clear, that means all the elements are here. The s equals to, this is the set, print yes clear. Clear means it delete all the elements in the set and it becomes an empty set. Okay, already we discussed the difference between discard and remove. If the element is not in the list, then remove returns a error. Next, mathematical functions. I am taking s1 equals to 1 2 3 4 5 6, s2 equals to 2 5 7 8 9. Print s1 dot union s2 or print s1 or s2. It prints all the common elements in both the s1 and s2. It prints all the elements in s1 and s2. So next, intersection, it prints common elements. We can use the intersection by using AND operator also. And after that, print s1 dot difference. So that means already we discussed this. The difference means 1 2 3 4 5 6 s1, 2 5 7 8 9 is s2. 2 5 are the common, so these are deleted from s1 and returns as a difference of s1. Symmetric differences means the common elements are removed and the remaining elements in both the s1 and s2 is returned. Now frozen sets. So frozen set means it is a immutable representation of the set. S equals to set 11 22 33. I add 44 to the s. So print s means it prints 33 11 44 and 22. It is a set. So after that, I convert this set into the frozen set f. Print f means it prints 33 11 44 and 22. Now if I want to modify that, that means I want to add 55, then it returns error. We can see that. Yes, this is the error. So frozen set object has no attribute add. Okay, so that means we cannot modify the frozen set.